Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome or welcome back to Billy Goat's Prophetic Vessel. It's your girl, Billy Goat. And we got a message for you. All right. Please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Welcome to your Capricorn and Chosen One channel. Okay. Let's get into these vibes. Okay, Holy Spirit, what does Capricorns and Chosen Ones need to know? Okay, so you guys are going through a transformation right now, right? We have metamorphosis, rebirth, death, change, getting rid of what no longer serves you, healing the inner child, shadow work, caterpillar in its cocoon, preparing to turn into a beautiful butterfly, purpose, prophecy, divine masculine, divine feminine, ego, death, working on improving the content of your character. So just your overall healing. That's great, guys. Okay. But then we have boundaries out here. Okay. Set healthy boundaries. Teach people boundaries teach people how to treat you. Okay. So we have respect, safety, protection, security. So for some of you guys, you need to exercise your boundaries. You need to set them and enforce them. For others of you guys, you have been. Okay. But maybe they haven't been listening because we have reckless here. Okay, so although you've put up boundaries and or they have put up boundaries, this is and this could be from a karmic, like they're not respecting your boundaries at all, or you're not respecting someone else's boundaries. Flip the energies as you see fit, put yourself inside of the story as you see fit. Protection, okay, but you are protected, okay, from whoever it is that is trying to not respect your boundaries, okay? So please learn from a karmic connection. This could be a karmic soulmate, a karmic twin flame, all right? Just a second, please, and thank you. Hold on, do something one more time. All right, great teamwork. All right, so the Holy Spirit and your spiritual team are protecting you at this time. You are being guided to cleanse and protect your space. Spiritual salt baths, crystal sage, incense, prayers, rituals, candles, stuff like that can definitely help at this time, okay? Spiritual, if you're not engaged in those things, okay? You may have to up the ante on them. So like if you were doing spiritual baths twice a week, you might need to do them 5 times out of the week. It's gotten that bad for the collective, okay? It's not just in your head. Choices, ascension, growth, and learning. Spiritual lessons. Take time to ask yourself what the person in or situation taught you so that you don't have to potentially repeat the lesson, okay? So although you might be very upset with what happened, and rightfully so, and so on and so forth, what did you learn from it that you can apply as wisdom now so that you can make different mistakes and learn different lessons, right? Whether the other person learned what your soul was teaching them or not, make sure you learn the lesson, okay? Spiritual lessons can reveal unhealed wounds and feel like growing pains. Process why this lesson was needed to help you grow and evolve, okay? Yeah, we have karma here. You reap what you sow, karmic debt, payback, past lives. So for a lot of you guys, you and someone else was going through something, in the form of karma, right? Like you guys could have had some like karmic karma to wrap up from past lives and so on and so forth, right? It doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing. For some people, it could be, definitely, depending upon what needed to be wrapped up, okay? And in some cases, paid back. All right, you reap what goes around comes around. You reap what you sow, positive and negative. Learning spiritual lessons that you are supposed to learn in this lifetime for your growth and purpose. Paying back any karmic debt from your current and or previous lifetimes. There's good and bad karma. Karma balances out the scales in unjust situations. So you are going to get karma for all the wrong that has been done to you, and from multiple lifetimes. Okay. Why is new beginning? Why is new beginning in reverse? Okay. So somebody doesn't want you to get a new beginning. The one who wasn't respecting your boundaries, they don't want you to get a new beginning. Okay, this energy is self-centered. Okay, so they only care about themselves. They're selfish, conceited, their ego and their pride get in the way all the time. Okay, you are someone that you are dealing with is being inconsiderate and not considering how their actions are impacting other people. And I mean, look at this came out in reverse, and they had to tell me like, no, we want that upright. So someone kept, and in some cases, if it's in the present, they keep putting on the mask as if they are an angel when they're really the spawn of Satan, okay, with their actions and behaviors. And whether they taking accountability for their actions or not. So do not let this energy gaslight you, okay? We have impulsive here. So this energy hid the fact that they have pride, an ego concern, that they're impulsive, okay, and reckless, reactive, impulsive, poor decisions. We actually have impulsive here twice, right? And reckless here twice. Incautious, hasty. You are someone that you're dealing with is not thinking before responding. Someone is making emotionally driven decisions that's causing unfavorable outcomes, okay? So, hey, for example, when you react based upon impulse, you tend to regret the choices you made. Healthy coping skills and problem solving skills could be useful. So instead of whoever you're dealing with engaging in healthy coping skills to help self-soothe, and so on and so forth, it's like, no, let me go try to ruin this energy's life, right? Right? I said life. Maybe they could have gave somebody life. Gaslighting. See, that's what I'm saying. Be mindful of this energy, putting it, try to put illusion. This is what they could have done in the past for you, okay? For those that this resonates in the past with, that's just, it's just terrible. Yeah, so for some of you guys, yeah, look, we have jealousy and envy. So this was someone you were supposed to learn a soul lesson from, okay? All this negative thinking, yeah, this soulmate of yours, whether this is a karmic soulmate or a karmic twin flame, or in some cases we have been getting twin flame unions, but only one person has ascended and the other didn't. So I'm gonna just throw that out there too, because unfortunately that has been a thing in these readings. We have desires, spiteful, bitter, discontent. Someone wants what you have, or you want what someone else has. Don't want to see you doing better than them. Okay, so this soulmate that didn't respect your boundaries, okay, or you was the one that was very critical and misjudged you and was destructive and reckless and impulsive and made poor decisions, and not your typical, oh, I fucked up. No, like decisions that could get people like unalived is what I'm getting. Like this energy was so self-centered. They didn't care if somebody would be left out on the street as long as they were taken care of. Is what I'm getting in ruthless, this energy, and cunning, this energy really is. Or you. Flip the energies as you see fit. Put yourself on the side of the story as you see fit. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Feel free to subscribe to our other YouTube channel, Down My Spiritual Guidance. That link is in the description box, okay? Those readings are timeless too. All right. Let's message. Okay, so we have a chosen one. So my chosen ones, whoop whoop. You. So we have past life lovers here. So chosen ones, you guys, how you have a past life lover. Okay, tell me more about this past life lover. New love is in reverse. So this is someone that whoever you were with, doesn't want you to meet, didn't want you to meet. Okay. Now, I do have to acknowledge this because we've gotten this in other readings too, where for those, remember when I said there have been those who have they've met their twin flame, whether it was a platonic or romantic thing. It's just that one or the other ascended and the other one didn't. Well, there's other cases where the twin flame went in a different direction, and got a new love because they thought the grass was green on the other side, or whatever the case may be. And that new love, when it, okay, yeah, weeping eyes here. Weeping eyes. They're sad. Thou prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. Thou anoint my head with oil. My cup overflows. So they're sad because they lost you. They're sad because they lost you. Because of mistreatment, trying to spiritually deplete you. So greed was involved in this. And I ain't talking about your typical, oh, I'm being greedy when we talking about eating. I'm talking about greedy to the point of what I was talking about before. Somebody kept taking, leaving somebody with little to nothing to their name. They didn't care if somebody had a place to sleep. They only cared about themselves. And then you have some energies that we've been getting in readings where they only cared about the other person if they was with them. Right? They didn't want them to have something if it wasn't with them. And that is very dangerous, toxic behavior. And I do not advise for anyone to be in those type of connections. Okay? Because that could bring about a lot of unhappiness. Right? So they're sad because although what they've tried to steal and what they've tried to mistreat you and all the rest of that, it still didn't stop God from pouring into you. Okay? It's like, so God is preparing a table for you from your enemies trying to spiritually deplete you because they didn't want to put in the work themselves to heal and generate blessings on their own. Okay? You gave and you gave and you gave. Look at this rope of connection. So they've attached, a lot of them has been attacking you spiritually through psychic cords. Okay, leeching off your energy and trying to attract blessings and stuff off your good karma, your good juju, your good energy and seeds that you've planted, right? Even without you being perfect, it's not about that. You've planted more good seeds than rotten. So this energy has only planted rotten seeds, or the majority of the seeds that they planted are rotten, and they reaping rotten fruit, right? And so this energy doesn't want to put in the work to change. So it's like, oh, let me find another victim that I can take from. So this energy has victims. So you're not the only one. Right? Like this energy has victims that it's been leeching off of and living off of. So when you met this person or people and you like, oh, they got a good life. Yeah, they got other people's lives, honey. They're not even living their life. Their life, they would be living a life of poverty if they was living a life. Okay? The type of thieves, spiritual thieves I'm talking about. Okay? And they they basically want forgiveness because the table that God is preparing for you, they gonna see that motherfucker big. Okay, you see this motherfucker big as hell. She ain't gonna be able to eat all that in one sitting. She already got a table. She got a table in the back. She got another table over here. Look at all the candles in the back. Look at the glory. Look at her chair. Look at her. And I'm saying her, but it could be a him. It could be a non-binary, or them. Okay. You know what? If I was on the dark side, I'll be mad too. Like, dang. All I had to do was heal and treat people the way I wanted to be treated. Mostly more than not. And now I have to pay all this karmic debt back because I was a jealous bitch. the karmic debt I would have paid back had I just healed. Can you believe that? Paying back your karmic debt. And now you got to pay back more karmic debt because I'm hearing you repeated what you did in the previous lifetime. So so for the thieves, you've done this before. Whether you remember or not, your soul does. For my victims who are survivors, because you didn't take your own shit, right? Let's call it spade a spade. You didn't take your own shit. But you made you here, you a survivor, okay? God has fuck a table, tables for you. Look how full these tables are. Not an inch not covered with food, okay? And this food can also represent blessings, money, everything. And this person took you as an opportunity to steal from you. Okay, it's what they did, or this is what you did, and they want forgiveness. Forgiveness for what? Now listen, forgiveness is for you, not the other person. So you can forgive them and know that, hey, that doesn't condone what you did. I just don't want to hold on to the poison. You can still be healing because it could take a while. But look, forgiveness doesn't mean that you have to reconcile. Forgiveness doesn't mean that you have to take them back in your life and be back friends, be back together. No. Look, they could have went off somewhere. Remember, because I said they thought the grass was greener somewhere else. For those that's dealing with like a romantic love type of partnership. Okay, they had a baby. They're pregnant. They're either pregnant right now, about to give birth, or they just found out, or you did. Okay. People are in different stages and places. Sorry, I'm doing something at the same time. And so, whoever this is, they don't want to be with who they got pregnant by because they treating them how they treated you. But what they don't realize or know is that that's their karma for fucking with you and others. Inheritances. Like God wasn't paying attention. Okay? So this baby is about to cause a whole lot of fucking financial issues for them. And they already finna have a whole lot of financial issues from stealing from you. Okay? And this is why I've been having to tell God to please spare the innocent. Who didn't know that their family member, their friend, their lover was doing X, Y, and Z. Because they don't know what they putting the position they putting other people in when they do that shit. Okay? Final messages. Steamroller. This powerful symbol marks your readiness to embark on new paths, close old chapters, and navigate the shifts between life stages. Embrace the journey ahead, for you are prepared to move forward into transformative growth. Absolutely. The wheel is turning in your favor, and this is exactly what your enemies didn't want, my babies. Okay? Yeah. And the hidden motives are all about to be exposed if they haven't already. I'm so proud of your transformation, guys. Do your thing. And thank you all for your love and support here. Congratulations. It is truly, truly appreciated. And always remember, you make your own decisions. Peace out.